Hey guys, welcome to the Tuesday stream. Super Carry Gamer already in the chat. You're right, buddy. How are you doing? Everything in the background seems to be doing okay, and we are nighttime. Oh man, yeah, look at this. Just making sure I've got everything ticking off. Gone great. Hey, Wise, speak of the Habble, thou handle the spock of the fish and the English. Yeah, that one. I have a confession. Look at this. If we come over to the tracking station here, I may have ever so slightly, by the merest of breaths, missed an alarm clock over here. If we come all the way down, let's get rid of the debris. We don't need all the debris. Come over to the Fourth Sciences. This is one where we've got Jeb just kind of hanging out, enjoying himself. That's all fine. We've sent Jeb way out. Look at this. We're way in the middle of nowhere. Oh, we've got a maneuver node. We have a maneuver node. I don't think that the maneuver actually going anywhere. Let's have a look and see what we've got. No. That's not going anywhere. What's this about? Let's get rid of this. That's terrible. That is rubbish. So Jeb, he is out in the middle of nowhere. He is here to fix a contract. If we come down, we don't want that one. We don't want that one. We don't want any of these. Orbit the sun. Okay, start exploring the sun. I think we can. Well, we're already out here. Look, we are gone. The line here is not a line coming from there. We just need to recover any experiment. Okay, I think we can do that. We've got ourselves a couple of antennae back up there, relays in fact. There's Jeb in there. Can we? Where's the aim camera on here? Aim camera. There we go. Let's get a good view of him. There he is, middle of nowhere. Do you reckon we can see Kerbal in the background somewhere? There it is, all the way back there. Can we get both in shot at once? Look at this. This is where he's come from. There's Kerbal. Is that the Mun? That is the Mun. Is Minmus out there somewhere? It's almost got to be. There's Minmus. Great. Booster hat. I agree. Aren't they great? I love the way they just kind of tack on there. Okay, let's come back. Get rid of that. Okay, cool. So we need to transmit some science home. There's an easy way of doing some science. Crew report. Boom. All right, great. But that's not all the science we're going to transmit home. We're just going to send that as it is. Are we able to collect electric? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, look, they're on the side. Okay, this is kind of bad. Who was in charge of this design? Who put? There we go, direct sunlight. Who put this right here? That is terrible. How are we supposed to get enough solar light to do anything with that? Oh man, and Jeb can't come out and do any sort of engineering stuff, right? If we get him EVA and be like, hey, what's going on? We can't pull that out. No, nothing like this. This is the action group's one. It keeps making me feel like it should be something better. No. Okay, so things that have changed from last time. I've got persistent rotation in place. This now means that if I start a craft rotating, I can't stop it unless I use SAS or something like that. So that's pretty cool. Do we do conductor materials bait? Do we have the science to send this home? This is the big science points right here, right? This is we need to be able to send them back. 49% sounds better than 0. Render this module in up. That's fine. This is what we're here for. Can we send it back in one go though? Yeah. Okay, cool. We did it. Look at that. 25 science added. Great. Okay, what else do we need to do here? We need to get rid of Jeb's leaving the system, and I suppose we need to think where he's going. Do we need to think ahead a little bit here? Let's close those. I mean, as much as we could use those. I want to see whether he's going to come in for a close approach. So Juna was not going to work there. Let's see if we can go to Eve. Let's set this as a target. What happens if we come up here, add this maneuver, and bring it in? Are we going to see anything here? Just a merest touch would be pretty good. I'm just going to pass it through and see. No, look, it's miles away. But how far round can we make it work? No. Nowhere round. Absolutely nowhere round. Okay, that's... I mean, I suppose that's... Ooh, here we go. We've got one. If I can actually just do this. There we go. Great. I'm just going to leave that here. Let's start a new thing. We're going to create a new alarm. It's going to be the maneuver node. This is Jeb beats us to Eve. And we'll see what's going on here. Okay, so add that alarm. It's later on, but is he going to be able to get there before? I don't know. We'll see what happens there. I'm definitely going to be sending robotic craft to Juna and Eve, and if maybe we could get an engineer to meet Jebediah out there, and we'll send like various different landers and probes, and then Jebediah can like pirate those ships up, rip them all apart, put them on his own vessel and get out of there. I think that would be a funny little storyline to be paying out. Okay, so coming back to the tracking station, there is something else that we are doing. That's a thing tied up there. Like, let's go and have a look at the mission control room. There's we finished the contract. Let's go look at the finished contract over here. Active. Notice how we're missing some stuff. That's great. All the way down here. Start exploring the sun. Bam, bam. Another 250,000 there. That's great. We're getting fast approaching 2 million on the points. That's pretty cool. Right, so in the active, we've still got this ticking over. I think we should deal with this one first because it's our oldest contract. But then we've got a whole bunch of stuff that needs to be done around the moon. We have already started this contract. We have gone and we've already picked up Modard last time. Now we need to go and repair the satellite and get some science data. Okay, those are the two things that we need to do. Okay, I am Minnick. This is where we go. So we've had Hennick, Munnick, Minnick. I kind of wish I'd called Hennick Kerbic or something like that now. But you know, we're just going through stuff. Hennick, I believe, to be first originally suggested by another three. We've got Solar Nightmare. What is this? Let's find a north. That's a south. Okay, I mean south, north. They're just the same as each other, right? Let's press and start that rotating. Okay, cool. I like a rotating space thing. I don't know if you agree there. So what I want to do is come in and have a look at our SCANsat map here. We appear to only be taking very small chunks out. Look at that. This one here, this one here. I reckon we've probably settled into some sort of resonance with our old pathways. We're probably covering the same path a couple of times. So if we come into the map view, we're currently at the Periaps. So I would like to go to prograde and boost our Apple apps up to, I don't know, someone pick a number between 100 and 500, and I'll keep going until, oh no I'm not, whoa, that's a bit much, isn't it? I was going to just keep going until someone made a suggestion, but look at that. I think that's maybe too much. I don't know really how far the top marker is for the SCANsat stuff. Let's go for 500 and see if that's too much. There's an easy way to find out, right? We go to the Space Center, we go and have a look in the VAB. Hello, third viewer out there. We've got two in the chat and one person not talking. Who art thou? Yeah, I'm going to call you out during the downtime between loads. That's totally what I'm going to do. Okay, I need to come to the SCANsat stuff. Is it in utility? It's not in science nowadays, isn't it? I want to look at this one and go, right, what's the maximum altitude? 250 kilometers. Okay, that's quite high up. I also want to know what this one does. Doesn't require daylight, consumes a lot more power, does the same job. Is that what I'm hearing? Does the same, okay. Does the same power. Works from higher up. Okay, let's go and change the target there. Hey, Darkfire Sky, how are you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. Pretty sure it's 200 kilometers. You may be wrong. You were right enough. It was 250. That's good enough. But if I am going to change the antennae that I'm using, which is going to be the thing, we're going to do, and hopefully the massively eccentric orbit that we've got here. Let's start scan radar. Look at this. Look at this. It's huge. It's wondrous. It's amazing. We got to make sure we're pointed north or south so our solar panels are aligned with the sun. Of course, I chose the wrong one. Let's go that way around. I mean, why would it not be the one that faces the sun? I feel like we're darkening here. Let's try. So this is north from Minmus, right? So maybe that's solar north. I think this might be solar north. Looking at it. That one? Go with that one. Okay, and see what our power drain is telling us right now. We are actually draining rather than building. That's a bit of a shame. I would have preferred it to be... Ooh, look at these cross... Oh, I like this. So we follow the blue one And then we're going to... Oh, man, look at these crosses here. We're going to get everything covered pretty quickly. Look, we've already gone past a couple... Oh, yeah, this is going to be great. This is going to be great. So we just leave this for a little bit. I'm hoping that we can get slightly better charge rates. Can we stop this one? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this one's doing... Stop scan. Yeah. This one's scanning in a better range than the other one was. Okay, great. That's good, strong, and are we still in alignment? Ooh. Are we going to be getting darkness this side? I don't know. I think we're good. Let's get to the moon. Let's stop mucking about with this guy. Over here, the moon. We've got ourselves another mission. Now, this mission we have been running from last time. Bang Zoom. I really don't have a better name for my mooncraft. People have better ideas. Something a bit more classical, maybe. That would be great. But where is the target? Where's the guy we've just come from? There's Moho. Somewhere around here, if we look very, very carefully, this guy over there. So it's back towards the moon just a little bit. No, it must be too far away. Is it more than 100 kilometers distance? Yeah, 2,000. No, that's 2 kilometers. It should just be like right here somewhere. Right here. So it's always good when you just completely lose a spacecraft. I mean, I know it was just a tiny little module. That was Jewel and Tylo and stuff. Maybe we're the ones that... No, it was definitely just towards the... Up, down... Wait, face towards the target. The pink dot on the SAS is the target. Look there, just burst around the thing a bit. No, not seeing it. No idea. Okay, fair enough. We're trying to go to this satellite here. The damage mun, blah, 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 blah. It's quite a word. Set this as target. Which way around is he going? Let's have a look. We're dark on this side. They're dark on that side. Okay, that's great. We're going to use this node over here because we're both going... Are we both going that way? Let's have a look. If I speed up time. Okay, yeah, we're both headed in the clockwise direction. I was about to call it anti-clockwise, showing my absolute... knowledge of the situation here. All right, add that maneuver. We're going to try and bring our 2 orbits into a planar alignment. Yeah. I like having the angles the same so that when we bring this down, we should hopefully have very minimal stuff to do. Maybe I've slightly overcooked the angle change. Okay, about there. Okay, that's not the best approach I've ever had off the first one, but if we shrink it down a bit and get the two separate ones, we can add another maneuver. Boom. And this should now, hopefully, as long as we're clever, be able to get us closer together. No, it doesn't like that at all. What am I fixated on? Maneuver 2. There we go. This is what we want. Ooh, I've never tried to move the maneuver node. Okay, that's fun. Whilst I've been there. Okay, did you see that switch pass just for a second there? I did as well. I'd like it to actually be close enough to count. Hey, what's making noises there in the background? Hey Honzo, how you doing? I've just got to unplug some stuff there. Wow. That's not great. I'm looking at the wrong one. I see exactly what I've done there. Yeah, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Let's try going to the other side of this and see if we can't work it out better there. This is going to take a pretty extreme maneuver, I think. There we go. That's the extreme maneuver we're going to do. I always like to see if there's a slightly less costly one before I go for it, but there we go. I wish I could hang out, but the family is coming down tomorrow, so you've got to clean the place. DD, good to see you anyway. Thank you for swinging by and saying hello. If you could drop us a thumbs up on your way through, that would be great. Okay, separation 4.3 kilometers. That'd be good. That'd be good. All right, let's hide this. Okay, I think we're good just to go straight to our maneuver nodes. Are you guys feeling it? So the transfer that was a bit long and tedious. I feel some people may have missed what's going on. So we're coming along to do this first maneuver node so that we can get in the same plane as this target satellite. We then come round to the other side and actually push our Apple apps up further. So the next orbit we meet up. There we go. Tired from work, but I found a super expensive mushroom. 100 euros per kilo. Man, that sounds like truffle. Is it better than truffle? I hope it's better than truffle. Okay, let's come down this way. Yeah. The problem with truffles is there's the mushroom truffle, which is super expensive, traditionally hunted with pigs, but they're just teaching dogs because the pigs eat them and the dogs don't. Put my SAS on, that would help. But there's also little like chocolate balls that are like truffles that are like they got some ganache in them and then a bit of like dried chocolate around the outside. They're also really tasty and they're nowhere near as expensive. Okay, so 200 meters per second delta V change. We've got 2.6 kilometers in the tank, so I think we'll do okay. Yeah. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. I was a little bit worried there that the engine wasn't performing. Is it me or is it really quiet? You guys feel like it's really quiet? I feel like it's really quiet. Not just a little bit quiet, but really quiet. We'll investigate this in a second. I've got just 70 more meters per second delta V change. It's not as good as well. I read that they taste like walnuts. Yeah. I've not tried, to be fair. Oh, I pressed the wrong buttons. I seem very good at that. Okay, we'll take this one. We'll see what this other maneuver here. Look at it. It's a little bit offset already, but that's fine. Can we do that there to change it? I don't like the way that's happened. Actually, let's bring this here. Bring that out. There we go. Something like that. All right, cool. I like what's happened now. Shouldn't all engines be quiet in space? You know what? You're very, very true there with that. But I'd like to come down. Like let's just ease that up a little bit more. Spacecraft is up. Maybe actually I've got a different. Oh wait, I just pressed escape instead of OK. Something that always catches me out. Apply escape. Okay, resume that flight. I'd also need to check Soak in the background. If you will excuse me 1 second while I just dive into Windows and open my volume mixer and make sure that it's not... No, that's all good. Okay, maybe that was it then. Maybe that was it. Okay, so we did our first maneuver. Has this got us onto any of the lines we need to be doing here? 58 is going up. That's great. Oh, whilst we're here, let's recover some science from around the moon. Look, watch this. Crew report. Send it home. No comms device. What? Take note, guys. We need to have ourselves a relay on this craft. Oh no. Wow. I mean, I've made worse mistakes. I was just like, yeah, we'll just send this out. Well, I guess we're going to keep hold of the crew report then. Can I review it? There we go. This is the science that we're keeping. Isn't that great? All right, great. F. It's not end of the world. It's not end of the world. It could have been much worse. Okay, I guess we're going to drop down to this maneuver here. Let's watch the new mod in action. See that I've got a very slight rotational setup here. Let's actually point ourselves over this way, and then we don't have to worry too much about it when we land on the other side. So we've got SAS helping me out here, held me very still, and then I'm just gonna spin up a little bit here. Of course it's a gamer ship. What do you mean? And then I'm gonna press go. And look, wow! Rotation continues. Did my my lights just turn off? But isn't that great? Do we actually came through all the electric? I should remember. Okay, so solar panels as well. We need 2 upgrades to this vessel. Thankfully, I've got something with an alternator on here, so I can make more power fairly easily. Does it not have any solar panels? I believe not. Okay, that's fun. That's fun. No more lights for us this mission. Let's turn that off. 30 seconds to go. We should think about different ways. So anyway, persistent rotation. It is a thing. I've always liked it, but I've always liked the idea of life support mods, and I think everybody knows that I shouldn't be playing with life support mods. So we'll see what happens with the persistent rotation. If it turns out to be too much of an issue, then maybe not. Anyway, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm just going to throttle up slowly because it's a very short burn. Let's have a look at our map here. Bring these in to alignment. What separation do we want here? Anything under 10 is great. I'll take 2. 2.2 kilometers. Oh, yeah. And now, we're about to watch a small little sunset. Oh, isn't that great? Hey, Number 3. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. We're just going to go around and meet up with this this vessel on the other side here. We are trying to repair a satellite. I've never repaired a satellite before. I've gone over and I've attached new things to satellites, but I've never repaired. It's causing some weird flicker. I'm not so keen on that. Might be something to do with why Squad doesn't have it enabled by default. I thought it was just really awkward. Am I out of electric charge again? How am I out of electric charge again? Okay, well, there's only one way to deal with that if we're out of electric charge, and that is to slowly build a bit of engine thrust and try and face in the opposite direction. I mean, surely this has got some gimbal to it. It's not going to be able to stop us. Does the Terrier not have... It doesn't, I don't think. The ability to make electricity. It might not. It might not. I'm looking at my power readout over there, and I could definitely buy that it doesn't have the ability to. And give a it's a small problem. It's not the end of the world. As I say, we're just going to try and make ourselves facing the same way. It has no alternator. The Poodle does. Ah, great. Well, here we go. We've all watched me deal with stuff before, so here we go. We're gonna be dealing with this slowly as the world lets us turn. This is gonna look amazing on the sped up footage, and you guys know it. Okay, we seem to be slowly getting. I'm just not watching the markers over there. Slowly getting the markers lined up. I might just kill my engine now, and let's see where we end up if we rotate round. I'm hoping that we end up somewhere down there. I'm not holding my breath for it though. Not holding my breath. I'm trying to make some visual. We are out of line by quite a bit. Okay, let's. Oh no, not that way. Let's try and chase that retrograde marker there. Look at that. The spin is very awkward. Lol. The spin is incredibly awkward. I mean, I'm about it. Don't get me wrong. I knew we would have problems. I didn't realise they were going to be instant problems. Okay, this is fairly good, actually. This is fairly good. Is a rebuild an option? Yeah, a rebuild is totally an option. A rebuild is totally an option. But we're gonna see what we can do here. If we can just get within a couple of meters of it, we can send our engineer out. 7.4 kilometers is a little more than a couple of meters, but you know, we'll see what we can do. That's a very long way away. I mean, we could, if I'm feeling spicy, jettison a fuel tank to get an offset center of mass, and that would then give us an ability to be able to point. All because I wanted some lights. Lol. How brave am I feeling? Okay, so here goes my thought process, guys, and I hope you're coming along with me. Send the engineer out with the repair kit. Go and do it. And then just redock. Simple as, right? How could it not be the easiest thing? Or we leave and go back to Kerbin and come back with another ship. All very viable options. Yeah, I think it's going to have to be the rebuild. Ah, that's a shame. All right, orbit is that way. Way out is this way. That way. That's coming down pretty low. Pretty low. Man, I feel bad for abandoning this mission. I kind of don't want to. I really don't want to. I feel like we can do it. There is definitely a way. Set that as target. There is definitely a way. I mean, we're already at the point where we're almost got the target being sort of overlapped with my marker over there. Pray to the Kerbal gods. I mean, that's a plan. Ah, there was a good marker there for a second. Okay, how about this? How about this? We come back here, we get Jessmore out, right? And we turn on our parachute. We're going to go push that fuel tank there. Let's see if we can't slow her down. Maybe not like that. Yes, yes, yes. Perfection. Perfection. And now we just need to try and get in there. Grab it. All right, cool. Board it. That's fine. I don't mind if we've got a little bit of pitch or yaw. It's the roll that was really causing us some problems. Okay, so we should now be able to point ourselves a lot better. Okay, we are traveling along this direction now. Right, so I've managed to get control of the ship. We're going along this way of the nav ball. I'm trying to look for the target retrograde marker, which we will be flying towards pretty heavy as soon as I spot it. There it is. Let's try and pull back. We're trying to slow down as much as we can right now. If we could get the two to get back to coinciding, that would be great. I don't mind a small little bit of rotation like this. It's the big rotations that were causing me trouble. It was the big rotations that were causing me trouble. Turns out we were rotating pretty fast. Okay, what have we got going for us there? 1.2. All right, great. This is good. This is good. We're doing a lot better than we were a second ago. Right, great. Now we just need to time warp our way up there. I don't want to time warp too far because, of course, persistent rotation means we are going to carry on moving around, but hopefully as we do so we will see some retrograde markers, some stuff like that. Maybe we'll even be able to catch sight of the vessel ourselves that we're trying to catch up with. It's a lot further away than what we just had. Let's slow down and see whether, yeah, it's actually time warp that's messing with me. That's fine actually. I can live with that. Let's, in that case, warp here. How come your ships always have a unique creative and here's me flying generic 3? I've been playing this for a while, Greg. Hey, how you doing, by the way? Oh, I thought you were... I didn't realise you said the thing to the Kerbal gods. My bad, my bad. Yeah, I don't know. I've been playing it for a while. I just... as the moment I find myself making a pencil, I'm like, no, let's not do this. Okay, so somewhere over here we've got ourselves a retrograde marker. I'm going to stop my burn and let's just let it carry on spinning through. I don't know exactly where it is, and I'd kind of like to figure it out before we find the other vessel, which at the moment is below us, right? Below us. So we look that way, down, anywhere. I always have such a hard time trying to find my ships. Do you guys ever find your vessels that you're looking for? Like, I don't know, I always have troubles. I always have troubles. Okay, so I need to pull this over this way. I've definitely thrusted a little bit too hard here. Not the worst thing I've ever done, but also not the most helpful. Your mid-mission didn't want to say. That's fine, man. That's fine. I mean, to be fair, it's kind of my job to be distracted mid-mission, right? That's where I'm at. I'm alright with that. I can live. I can live. How close are we getting? 0.7. I'd still really like to be able to see it. Like that would make things a lot easier. So someone remind me the moment we get actually landed that we that we get some RCS. just the smallest little bit of monoprop up and around would be great. You are good, Greg. Good. How are things with me? Things are going incredibly well with me. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to Wales for uni. That's pretty cool. I've got nothing to do until September the something 20-something. And that's always cool. So, yeah, solar panels. Well, I have solar panels, as in, like, we have unlocked the technology. I've just not... not put them on here. The design needs updating rather than as it does for RCS. We just need to get the tech. Man, this is tough. I'm trying to push myself in the right direction and then they wait for us to drift over. I need to be within, I don't know, a couple of 100 meters before I'm like, okay, my engineer's going to just go do it now. Oh, now we've drifted away. This is not what we want. This is not what we want at all. Alright, settle down. Okay, there we go. That's better. 0. Why can I not see it? Velocity, distance. It's less than a kilometer away. Why? It's like off over there. So look, it should be towards that pink mark. I just want to get my Kerbal engineer out now. All right, he's got that in his inventory. Okay. This satellite set as target. Okay, here we go. We're gonna be a Kerbal out and free, trying to look for a target we're going towards. Okay, that's away. That's towards. All right, go. I don't see it. Have an engineer on the active vessel. Go and repair the vessel. Okay. 1 kilometer. 1 kilometer. We're going to get there. Okay. It's been a long time since I've just flown a Kerbal EVA like this. This is crazy. Put a light on, but he's not got much to see. He's not got much to see. I'm a little bit scared that I'm just going to end up colliding with whatever's out there. Like, I feel like we've got an invisible craft at this point. Distance 500 meters. Where? What here has ruined our contract? Distance 300 meters. Well, I guess we're going to see this through. We're just going to see this through. Who knows what? Am I going to bounce off something invisible? It should just be right there. I shouldn't be having any problems right now. We should just be seeing it. Let's get some other information up here. Rendezvous. Can we show the engineer and let's have a look at this? What do we? I bounced off something. Did you see that? Did you see that? Stop relative to the vessel, please. Okay. Let's try this again. Because if we can find the invisible vessel, I mean, I'm happy with that as well. Phase angle, transfer angle. I mean, these are all good, but distance 70 meters. Where is it? I guess we're gonna try a reload. Oh, there it is. Man, that's dark. You guys see it? I see it now. Will the swap into the vessel help? I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Thanks very much for the feedback. Suddenly, out of nowhere, it just popped into... I've got a feeling that when I go and have a look at the footage, it's going to be there the whole time, right? I'm fairly sure that's what's going to happen. I've played this game before. I know how I work. Okay, anyway, we're looking for a communicatron. Anybody see one? Anybody see a communicatron? Is this it down the bottom here? Yeah, okay. Two... Are you kidding me? I've only got one. I've only got one. I didn't know. Oh, that's double bad. All right, so I guess we're going to go back. Now that we know where this is, my gosh, why is it so... I suppose it's because the communicatron broke, right? That's why we can't see it. I brought a vessel. Oh, man. So where's my other? Bang zoom. Set as target. So I should be able to now use the same trick to just go back. We need to give an enemy Kerbal here like his own little set of ribbons or something. Like what he's just done is absolute nightmarish stuff, right? He has flown throughout the vacuum of space looking for some random vessel in the middle of nowhere. Drifted over, couldn't spot it, bounced off it, then suddenly spotted it. Can we change some cameras here? Would that help? Is that better? I don't know. All right, how long until we intersect here? Look at this. 10 meters per second. We're gonna smash into it. That's great. Okay, so there's my my friend over there. Okay, that's cool. Again, why no outline? What's up with that? Have I turned this off? Is this something I've turned off somehow? I wish I knew. So as it is, I'd left it in the P re-entry module anyway. Okay, so we need to get these two together. Let's board this. All right, well, let's go home, and we will come back to fix this. We are going to come back to fix this. We need to get to the other side of our maneuver. That was a bit anticlimactic for how much effort I had to spend to get into there, man. And we just didn't have the stuff because it didn't tell me how many we needed. I was like, one repair kit, right? Surely that's all we need. It turns out no, we need multiples. Let's not cruise just straight on a weird angle like this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Something like 22 meters. That sounds like it's gonna hurt. 60 meters. We can vibe with 60. Okay. I guess we just do this. I love this. Look at that. Okay, are we headed toward? We are headed towards. Look at this. Beautiful. Oh man, yes, we are gonna go. We're gonna do it. We need solar panels. We need more repair kits. Can we absolutely fill this module with repair kits? Is that something we can do? And then we'll never have to worry about that again. I didn't even know multiple repair kits were a thing. This is my first playthrough where the engineer repair situation is a thing. Like I didn't even know, guys. I didn't even know. Oh, I'm out of caffeine. This is bad. Relay antenna, solar panels, RCS. These are all on our checklist here. Though we've got the horrors of re-entry to go yet. I'll take that. I will take that. Let's have a look at our map. Where are we going? 50 kilometers. Sounds great. Sounds amazing. Sounds like the best thing we could do. I mean, I could technically go and start launching the other crew now, but I think we'll be fine. Well, it turns out that is not orbit. There we go. This is not a deep enough trajectory to get us down and into the atmosphere. What I'd really like to do is skip through, swing up, and then come back down. But I don't think that's actually a thing we're going to be able to do. There is a little retrograde marker over there. Let's see if we can't head towards it. We're getting a bit of an inclination kicking off here. Okay, we can see where we're going to land. It's all crazy places. It's all crazy places. Can we get even close to the... Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, why is it going back? Oh, because we're spinning. Because we're spinning. I didn't even realize. Okay, I'm gonna let this play through. Persistent rotation, guys. It's a hell of a mod. If you guys want a challenge, a hidden challenge that you don't think will be much of a challenge until suddenly it's a very big challenge. This is the this is the mod I recommend. Okay, that was far too far. Time for some finesse. And by finesse, thrust limit down at 10%. Gonna speed back up. I want to get this red cross somewhere near this bunch of markers over here. Okay, that's pretty close. Pretty close. I'm fairly sure on the way round we'll be able to readjust our trajectory. If I was to... Doesn't like it. Doesn't like it. Okay. Did you get more funds if you land? But yes, you do. You get more recover funds. Which, to be honest, we're probably going to blow most of this craft up. So I don't know why I'm that bothered by it. You'd have thought these guys would not be faring too well from this sort of situation, but they don't seem to be all that bothered. What I would like to know, though, is what we're going to do when we come screaming through the atmosphere and suddenly we're left to its own atmospheric devices. I actually have no idea. What I'd really like to do is point retrograde, but I don't think we're going to have the power to be able to do anything like that. Are we even pulling the... I don't even know if we're pulling the wires in the right way. Things are exploding already. Always good when we've got explosions this early on. Hopefully, the aerodynamic layout of just what we've got here will help us out. But I'm a little bit worried that maybe the fuel tanks are going to provide more drag than the capsule. And slowly but surely... get its way facing the wrong way. Capsule first. Capsule first is always the wrong way. Almost entirely always. I can't help noticing that we're building more and more rotational speed here. We seem to have a flat end to our fuel tank. Let me just... Can we pause this? Look, we've got flat end, flat end, flat end, pointy end, pointy end, pointy end. This is causing a windmill effect. What is going on here? That's crazy. I mean, I'm about it. Don't get me wrong, but it's crazy. We're like rolling through that atmosphere. Are our Kerbals going to be alright with this? I think they might be. One thing that I have discovered over time is that the Kerbals are pretty much impervious to rotation. It's all on, like, change of direction acceleration rather than it. Oh man, look at... they must be... they see me rolling. Like a Catherine wheel, but far more deadly. Look at this! Throwing bits away! Oh, I didn't save this. Just please not the parachutes. Anything but the parachutes. I mean, what even is G-force? Look, the nav ball just doesn't even know what to show anymore. It's like, I don't know. There's an orange line there. It's gonna spin. Are these guys just going to be forever spun up here? Are we never going to be able to slow these guys down? I mean, Periaps is 37 kilometers, right? I should imagine we're there. We are at Periaps, right? The Apoaps definitely seems to be coming down a lot more than, yeah, it was predicted to. That's kind of cool. I should imagine that somewhere along the line we're getting some weird drag effects. The camera doesn't even know. The camera doesn't even know. I'm sorry, guys. Orbital. I mean, how about chase? I don't think chase is a good idea. Locked. Can we see the craft? Look, we see the craft for what it is, pretty much. Look, there's a stop to coupler, and look, there's a gap between all the bits now. Okay, that's cool. Okay, now the planet is somewhat stable, and we're spinning down. We're 37 kilometers right now, moving at 2 point something. Are we gonna let these pods go? I don't know. At what point do I go, this is too dangerous, we need to stop? We are slowing down. Are we slowing down fast? I always thought stability and consciousness were overrated anyway. It's true. We're still moving at 2 kilometers a second, but mostly it's 2 kilometers a second sideways. We're going at about 100 meters per second down. When we're at 36 kilometers, that's not too bad. But when we get down to 10 kilometers, that's going to be very fast. Hey Mark, how you doing? And we're doing very well today. This has totally gone as planned. Everything's fine. This is fine. I don't know why this suddenly decided to go so much worse than normal. Well, persistent rotation, almost definitely. We had a little bit of angular momentum, and somehow that just got fed on and on and on and on. How far? We're 30 kilometers up right now. I'm a little bit scared. I feel like I need to start jettisoning stuff. Probably not this one. That's the engine, actually, isn't it? That's fine. I'm worried that it's the module in here. Can I even click on stuff? That's the Terrier engine. There we go. The P re-entry module. The last thing I want it to do is decouple. I don't even know if the decoupling is on the thing. I'm gonna just pop some parachutes. Okay, the parachutes are popped. I don't know if we're gonna get to use them. I don't know what's going on here. Wait, settings. I had some troubles with this in a video. Let's just ease that ambient light boost up just a bit. Resume flight. There we go. We can actually see a craft now. Wow. Like, just wow. Just wow. I mean, are these even going to be able to pop at any point? Like, they're definitely going to have some issues. I don't know whether it's going to be a thing. An anxiety-inducing fidget spinner. Yes, very much. Like, I don't even know if there's anything I can do here at this. Ooh, okay. We've had deployment. This is actually much better than I thought we'd get. I'm actually a little bit in shock and awe. Why is our Delta V going down? Wait, what's this about? Why do we have Delta V left? Oh, it's because we're in the atmosphere. I know. I am tempted to try and use the engine to slow us down, but I don't think it's going to work, if I'm to be honest with you. I think if I turn the engine on, the time it takes the engine to react to which way we're pointing is just going to mess it up, you know? Just going to mess it up. Wow. How are the parachutes holding? I don't know. This connected to a generator could power all of civilization for centuries. It's true. This... Man, like, surely it'd be losing energy to air drag, you know? I mean, it is. We're slowing down, but we're not losing our rotation. Thankfully, we are slow enough that we are never going to be... the parachute's going to open. That's what I'm trying to say here. We are slow enough that the parachute's going to open. I would normally, at this point, be speeding up the game and being like, okay, let's get to the surface. Look at that. All our crew right now, not looking particularly happy with what's going on. I mean, I don't really blame them. It's not the best. Look, they're in there somewhere. They're in there somewhere. Oh yes. And relax. Wow. Okay. Well, there we go. That was a thing, guys. What a day. Oh, Demi to Ivy. Yeah, that was a good choice right off. If you got me just before the parachutes, I would have been all over it. I would have got our new scientist here out. Man, where did we even come down? Remember when I was like, hey, we put the red cross like right here, we'll be fine. Totally the other side of the planet. Hey, are we in the Badlands? No, we're in the grassland. I never land in the Badlands. Never managed to land in the Badlands. Do you have everything you need? You don't have a parachute. I was going to be like, can you just go? You do have a parachute. Crazy. Do we let them go? Do we let them go? Health and safety just called. They'd like a word. Yeah, no. I'm kind of going to have to fill in a few forms for this, I think. There's going to be a review in the command structure. We're going to talk about some sort of construction procedures. We definitely got a lot of stuff. Next time, include paper bags in a toilet. They definitely need to be able to clean up after this, right? They definitely need to clean up after this. All right, touchdown! Yay! Let's recover that vessel. Oh my gosh, what just happened? Well, that was much more intense than I was expecting to be facing there. That was much, much more intense. Okay, we got ourselves 88 science. That's nice. We didn't gather all of that. Some of that's going to have been coming from the sun. You know what? We need to check out... Oh, multi-millionaires, guys. We are multi-millionaires. Yes, I'm about it. Look at that. We got monies. We got all the monies. In the toilet, which way would the water spin in that craft? Just something to think about. Yeah, does it go clockwise or anti-clockwise? These are questions. These are questions. So we got our new Kerbin. A research ribbon landed on Kerbin. Dangerous EVA. I mean, yeah. G-force withstand. Like there was some stuff going on there. What G-force did you get? 3 Gs. That's all right. That's all right. So I want to come in here. I want to come to the archives. I want to go to the sun. We got some in space high reports. Material study. What did this give us? Can't see. Okay. Well, 24 points of science. Okay, 10 points of science there. That's cool. That's cool. We should go to ELU at some point. You know what? Let's set some more alarms. Let's set some more alarms. Create an alarm. We want some planetary transfers. Kerbin to Moho. Add an alarm. 38 days. Great. How about... do I have to click planetary transfer every time? How about Joule? I mean, yeah. I mean, everyone wants to go to Joule, right? 120. We'll try. I'm not making any promises about Joule, actually. Dres and Elu are the ones that I'm actually interested in. Dres is distance away, and then finally Elu. This is probably going to be an even longer distance away because Elu... not too far away. Not too far away. Moho comes up all the time. At least the capsule is full with green stuff instead of red stuff. Yeah. So, have you guys been watching any of the development of Kerbal Space Program 2? I obviously have. I mean, why would I not be? Oh, I can't get to the light boost from here. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Let's go to the mission control. So, we've still got this repair satellite in orbit. Crew, a base or station. Look at that. Visit. Okay, we'll do these two at some point, but this is like crewing our station. That's pretty cool. New satellite. I'm looking for stuff for the Mun. Plant a flag on the Mun. I kind of wanted Mun orbit to be far. Orbit of Kerbin. Too many orbits of Kerbin. Tourist over a site. Flyby of the Mun with a tourist. Investor tour. What's this? Some investors are looking to build a facility in space and would like to tour the KFC. We do have a space road. Give one of 2 compete investors a tour. Note the casino is slightly more difficult to build and has a higher payoff. Well, obviously we're going to be doing the casino. Sorry, what? What is this? What is this? We get to do these guys around. Kerbal 2 has been gripped for a lot of things. Colonization, different fuel types, rocket plume expansion, and cloud. The clouds I am definitely all about. It looks like we don't have any around the moon businesses. This is a shame. New satellite in orbit of the Mun. We could do this. Casino needs 4 asteroids. My dude, I guess we're doing that one then. Investor tour. Okay, so we give... Yeah. Valor Kerman a tour at some point. I don't think we're going to start that now because we're in the middle of something, but that sounds like great. Go to Jewel. Bring 3 tourists to visit Station Core Alpha. I don't know if there's room for 3 tourists. There must be. There must be. Okay, so we're going to bring a tourist with us this time. We're going to leave the scientists behind. We're going to bring a tourist with us. We're going to go do the same thing, but first, wait. I went into the VAB, and this is not what we want to do. Though I do want to do the VAB at some point. Yeah, the 4 asteroids sounds like fun. We'll do that. We're definitely going to do that. It might be long time. It might be long time, but that's cool. Okay, look at this. We got some place anywhere linear, one directional thrust ports. We got some 4 directional ports. Got different sizes, and we got some command pods. Give it. Oh no, we need 3 more. 2 more? 3 more science? 2 more science. Where do we get science from? Oh wait, I know where we get science from. Easy. I've got this, guys. I've got this. Out in the furthest reaches of deep, darkest space, Jebediah Kerman, struggling for survival after the crazy psychopathic leader of the Space Center decided they didn't like him and sent him miles away. We're just going to do a little temperature scan here. Log that temperature, send it home. Bam. We got 8 data, giving us 11 science. Bam. Did it. Hopefully. What is he doing there? So, you know you get the progression, these guys. Land on Mimus, perform a manned return, start exploring Eve, stuff like that. Well, one of them was start exploring the sun. Now, I'm fairly sure... Social distance. That's a great one. I'm fairly sure Squad, in their infinite wisdom, meant for you to send a robot out to the sun. But you know what? You know who makes a much better PR representative than a robot? Jebediah Kerman. That's right. We can send him outside of the Kerbin. Socialist distancing. Woo. Okay, so yeah, there we go. That's what we got. That's the thing right there. So he's out in the middle of nowhere, giving us the sites we need to get what we need. Look at that. Great. See, he did a good for us, guys. He did a good. But Jeb's sacrifice has brought glory to the space station. So people were complaining in the comments about that. So you wanted a manned robotic mission. Bam, you named it. Yeah, no, in the video where Jeb was shown leaving Kerbin, there were complaints. There were complaints. To which I should also point out, if you guys aren't watching the video series because you think everything got done on the stream, there have been things done in the video series that weren't done in stream, and there's been things done in stream that didn't make it to the video. So it's worth watching both. Just, you know. Okay, now that we've done what we need, bang zoom, let's get you open. Bam. Okay, this guy, let's fix everything that needs fixing here, shall we? We got monoprop. Okay, that's good. We're gonna go through. We're just gonna solar panel, RCS, things like. I mean, do we need RCS? Yeah, we gotta do RCS. We don't technically need RCS. Is this the larger one? That's the larger one. But we're gonna put it on anyway. Is that the larger one? No, it's not. You prefer the live streams as much. I get that. Oh, I get that. Fully interactable. Me chatting to you. You having direct influence on what goes down. Yeah, I'm totally about that. Do you think the Curiosity rover was actually pedal powered? Yes. No. I think it's probably powered by the sweat of the Martian aliens. Elon actually paid for Curiosity to be a deep state science experiment. Yeah, that sounds good, right? Absolute. Is this also on Absolute or is this local? Absolute. Can we just move this a little bit? Yeah, there we go. I want these two to actually line up. Look at that. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that amazing? Solar panels and antenna. Thank you. Okay, let's just grab a copy of these first, and then I will totally go ahead and do those. You reckon there? Oh, we're on three times down there. I mean, as much as 3 times is good, the whole reason of having the 5 directional port thing that I'm making is the fact that you only need 1 on each side. Wop wop. I have multiple times launched a craft. You'd have thought I'd learnt the first, but I've multiple times launched a craft with just these 4-way ports, and then got up to the top and then wanted to push sideways, and that doesn't work. Doesn't work at all. Can we do this, please? 2. All right, great. It's not on there. Get stuck. Get stuck. Yeah. Get stuck with the Zuck. Facebook. Okay, that looking good. I think that looks good. Whether it's well balanced or not, who knows? Okay, next thing we need to do is just some simple, solar panels. Let's do some simple solar panels before. Do you reckon we could put them on here? That's like all around the outside. They're gonna be in any direction, or in here. There are multiple plates. Oh, look at this, like that. I bet it covers up. Can they get out with that? There is that a thing? Stand by for tests. Stand by for tests. Valentina, Bill, and Bob. Oh, look, Handbus. What a great name. Save launch. Antenna as well. Very true. Very true. Just need to make sure that we can get outside with the solar panels. Desperate cries of antenna. No, you are very right, and I will be. I need to make sure we can even get out. Let's bring this back down. Okay, who's in this? Yeah, all right, cool. No big problems. Exactly as we like to see it. Revert to vehicle assembly. Great. Use the did we have one? We don't have it at the moment. We don't have it at the moment. I've been told to use the 5 nozzle variant. Totally not that. I've just noticed the music was being played at me during the last one. Why do they keep playing the music at me? It makes editing quite the nightmare. So are we going to put these here on the throwaway tanks? Are they throwaway devices, or are we going to put them? I mean, like maybe like this. I think maybe 2 of these like this. Does it have the range we need? I don't know. We prefer relays, don't we? Let's not do that. Let's put relays on. This and turn it around. The reason that we prefer relays, oh yeah, that looks great, is that it can relay the equipment, right, from one to the other. There are variants for the RTS points, yeah. Oh, what? Oh, mate, you've nailed it. You've nailed it. Is there a way of seeing it here? The different drop downs. That's unfortunate. That used to be. Aha! Orthogonal 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. My dude. Today I have learned. Okay, yeah, let's get in there and change these. Oh my gosh. Today I have learned. Thank you. Just when you feel like you got a handle on all the new stuff. No, you're not even beginning to scratch the surface. Okay, that's good like that. Yep. Let's extend these for now. Five forward. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is so cool. So cool. I am about this. On any and all levels. Did not even. So this one, what's its different looks? Is it just whether it's red, white, or black? Okay, fair enough. There are lots of variants. Yeah, okay, cool, got that. Anything else? For anything else? Is there anything else I should know about before we launch this thing? I think we're good. Retract that antenna. Are we going to send the same crew that went last time? I mean, obviously we're going to be taking a a tourist this time. So let's put the tourist in there. I mean, is it Valentina and Jessmore, or are we just gonna send? I mean, we need an engineer, right? Let's get Bill out there. Bill is the man. He knows how to make it work. That's pretty cool. What's Valentina rocking at the moment? Oh, she's on the green. I kind of didn't like the green that much. This is a good color combination. I like that. Can we change what the tourist is wearing? You're wearing this one. You're in tourist clothes. Well done. Okay, launch. Did not update the number of EVA repair kits. Sometimes I'm like, why does it always take so long to load? And you know what? Most of the time, yeah, why does it always take so long to load? But occasionally, just occasionally, it gives me the thinking time I need to fix a major issue. Okay, so what we need to do here, I mean, are we going to just take the parachute off of Bill? That's something we can do. Is like this? Is this a thing? EVA repair kit. He needs at least 2, right? How many can he carry? 3, 4. Okay, that 4 is the maximum. He is tonned out. Okay, that's good. That's good. Save. Kerbal system repair ship. Okay, I'm sure it's gonna. Ooh. I was going to put Munular, but I went for Kerbal instead. Let's save that. I'm sure we're going to do some other stuff at some point. Like there are things that can be done. Things like putting a payload system underneath and maybe having a claw on top. But we're not ready for those yet. We're not ready for those. What we are ready for is go to the moon. I think next time we might do a min. Well, later, Hans. Good to see you, bud. So are we going to be able to manage a MOHO probe? Do you think in 38 days we're going to have some sort of craft that unbangs it? I think we're good. 3, 2, 1, blast off. Oh, it crawls. It crawls. I remember now. I was literally doing the voiceover for this earlier on, talking about how it does not leap to the skies in the predatory manner with which you would expect a craft of such magnitude to leap. No, it does not. I mean, if we have a look at the G-force meter down here, we are barely registering above 1G. I assume that the graduation marks here are actually a pixel too high or something like that, because this arrow doesn't actually get up to the 1G before we are taking off, and surely we would need at least 1G before we are lifting. Have I set the fuel priorities up right here? I have. Okay, this is good. It's a bit hard to tell down there though, so I'm going to put that on a pin and hold it up in the distance over there. Am I going to be able to slightly start my gravity turn? Just ever slow, slightly. The shy rocket cautiously approaches the Carbon 9. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I mean, how far are we up now? 5 kilometers, just about crossing 200 meters per second. We're over a minute into the flight. If this was a real-life rocket, people would be like, no, put more engines on it. Hey, number 3, welcome back, buddy. Welcome back. We failed at our first attempt. We were not carrying enough repair kits. Who knew you needed a minimum number of repair kits for repair kit missions? Well, I've got to say, today's going really well. We're still travelling up at a quite a rate. We are headed upwards. We're going to make a massive 15, 16 kilometers here. Like, these guys are savable. Like, I could just. There's no big problems here, all right? There's no big problems here. We just start popping stuff until the parachutes save us. I always like free falling with other objects around you. You know, I just kind of gave it a little push as we rolled away, and off it goes. I should also imagine that our lighter mass and wider surface area definitely giving us a big bonus there. This one can pop at 1,000. These ones are going to pop at 600. We're going to just touch the water and be nice and safe. And then we're going to revert. But I want to do that. Oh no, let's turn that off. Explosions on the shoreline any moment now. Oh, it's close, further away than it looks. Closer than it looks, I suppose. Just turned into an unintentional New Shepard flight. Oh, bam! Man, Miles down. Have you heard about Lord Miles? No, I have not. I assume we're not talking about tails miles per hour. Or miles tails per hour, sorry. Okay, this is where I'm gonna have to put maybe some engine on. We don't seem to be slowing down very well. Okay, we're good. We're good. At this point, I'm gonna class us as safe. Safe. Of course we're safe. Ooh. Oh, maybe we need to reorientate these ships so they're facing close to each other. Okay, what went wrong there? Well, so we need to somehow put some Separatrons on or something. Are Separatrons even a thing? Are Separatrons even a thing? Okay, are they facing the same way or opposite ways now? I don't know how to check. I don't know how to check. This, get out of here. I know why you're there, but it's not what we want. Let's get rid of that. Okay, cool. Put the people back in place. Pilot, Bob, hand bus. Okay. We don't have Separatrons, so how are we going to do this? Let's just double check that I don't have Separatrons. Okay, I don't have Separatrons. Are we going to just throttle down at the right time? I feel like we could also probably do with... Are we maxed out on weight here? Not quite. Not quite. I was wondering whether we could do with some extra solid boosters. Put the decoupler higher up. Good choice. Good choice. That means that when it gets pushed, it's pushing from a different place. Yeah, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. So if you think that most things revolve around their center of mass, if you're pushing from the bottom, the top will go in because the bottom goes out, right? Whereas if you push from the top, you're just going to blow the engine up, right? Yeah. I don't know. Root par, and then this is cross-feeding. Good. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good. Save it. Launch it. Okay. He's Britbong that scammed his way to lordship, then went to Afghanistan like a week or two ago, now stuck in Kabul with all the others. I mean, it's not where you want to be, is it? I mean, if he is the shining example of female genitalia, like you're saying, then I don't think I'm that bothered. Right, let's do this. I want to see what's going on. Yep. Okay. We're actually got some people in line with each other. That's good. All right. Let's do this again. 3, 2, 1. Get off that launch pad. Go on. Go. Any moment now. Just get moving. Go. Let them through the smoke. We have liftoff. It's hard to tell from the screen, ladies and gentlemen, but we have indeed cleared the launch pad. We are making a massive 20 meters per second through the air. I should imagine our acceleration is negligible. According to his peers from uni. Yeah, I mean, yeah, who knows? Who knows? Everybody dislikes somebody, right? We're coming up to 1,000. I was about to say 1,000 kilometers. Woo, that would be high. 1,000 meters or 1 kilometer. I'm gonna just ever so slightly start pushing myself over sideways. Yeah, just like that. I like to get a little bit off of the direct upright. When I'm pointing directly upright, it's kind of down to the game which way my prograde marker starts falling off the top of it. But if I preempt it and give it a little bit of sideways maneuvering, it works out pretty well. Works out very well for us. I'm actually going to go prograde at this point. This may be a little bit early given how low to weight ratio this rocket has, but we'll see what's going on. We'll see what's going on. I'm hoping that by the time we are 7 kilometers up, we're facing down to this 90, and I just press this stability assist and we have a nice gentle flight. our way up to orbit. Looks like maybe actually we're going to go a little bit steeper. I'm all right with that. As it goes, I'm all right with that. Am I all right with that? We are rotating very quickly for how slowly we go. I say that we're approaching a meter per second upright. I've put Bob in. No, we need an engineer, not a... I was like, why don't we have the engineer stuff here? Why don't we have the engineer stuff there? You know what? I'm glad we're not playing Iron Man. Bob, get out of there. Bill, get in there. What colour lights should we give Bill? Like engineer, but bright red? No. So what's going to go well with the orange? What's like a blue? Like this blue here, a bit more saturation, maybe less green, less red, all blue. Is that what we want? Maybe a little more red? No, a little more green. No, let's take it to cyan. Maybe this is where we want to be then. Let's go with that. Lime. There we go. All right, perfect. I'll take it. Did it actually get? Yeah, it did actually get saved. Great. I'm down. All right, big loads. Engineer Gaming. Is Engineer Gaming an actual channel? Sounds like it should be. 3, 2, 1. I mean, we've done this a few times now. Let's go. Lime always goes good with orange. I mean, yeah, there are degrees to it. So if lime goes well with orange, does that mean green goes well with brown? Yeah, I kind of feel like it does actually. Not because lime goes well with orange, but because oh, is it a TF2? Ah, my bad. I'm not a Team Fortress player. 1 or 2. In fact, I don't think I've even seen Team Fortress 1. I know it exists, but that's as far as that goes. It's like, did you know that there is an original Street Fighter? They didn't come in with Street Fighter 2, which was crazy. There was definitely a point where you could have convinced me that the Street Fighter series started with 2. I mean, I was about like 18 at the time, but you know, it could have been done. It could have been done. What other games? So you got like Team Fortress 2, Street Fighter 2. I would say for a lot of people Final Fantasy 7, but I know a lot of people will be like, oh, I was playing Final Fantasies from number 3 or something. Just look at the toilet, some dodgy club. Number 3 jokes. Yeah, what other games are the sequels, or movies in fact, are the sequels more famous / just better than the originals? It's very rare that you get a movie where the sequel is better than the original. There are a few. A lot of people will try and argue with me and tell me that Aliens is better than Dota 2. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm down. Defense of the Ancients. I think the main problem with Defense of the Ancients was originally a mod, wasn't it, for Minecraft? For Minecraft, for Warcraft. No, I see now. I presume you mean Counter-Strike. I knew the original Counter-Strike before I knew. But that's probably my age, right? That's probably my age. And like, so you get sequel games, get sequel movies. You get sequel books. I'll give you that. Sequel books. You don't get sequel music. You know, be like, well, I suppose you do get follow-up tracks, right? People being follow-up tracks. Is that a thing? Where else do sequels happen, but we don't call them sequels? Is that a thing we can ask? You know, I've been flying with this wrong again. Is that a thing that we can actually ask? Like, is pudding the dinner follow-up? the dinner sequel? Or is, like, lunch breakfast sequel? Is that a thing? Nice circular orbit here, and we'll see what we're doing afterwards. I totally didn't overshoot where I was going because I was just waffling away, not even checking my fuel levels. So that doesn't sound like something I would do. Actually, are we up and out? We are up and out. Let's just hit this button. It makes it a lot easier. A lot easier. Okay, we got a long way to go yet, actually. Well, I say that with 45 minutes to go, 45 seconds to go yet. I really would like to be pointing down at that. Mild troubles. Okay, point in the right direction. 25 seconds to go. I think this should be relatively smooth now. Once we've made it up to actual orbit, as long as there's not a part missing, we're generally alright then. Occasionally I've got up to orbit, we've looked at the craft and gone, oh no, forgot to put this on. But generally, by the time we're up in actual orbit, it's... We're there, right? We're there. As long as we don't need 3 of something where we actually only brought 1. I mean, that would be terrible. What? Hang about. Did it actually tell us how many we needed? No, it doesn't. At no point does it tell us how many we needed. Bit of a shame. Bit of a shame. So this guy, he only wants to go for a flyby of the moon, but we're gonna do him a solid, and we're gonna take him for an orbit of the moon. What? Told me that we were up there. Great, cool. Not got much Delta V left in this tank. It shouldn't be too much of a problem, to be fair. Is that even... Ooh. So what's the most efficient one here? It's like there. And then we give it a little more boost and go up and over, right? Is that how we do this? Because we need to be traveling... This enters or exit. That's escape. So I really do want to be on the other side. Like that. Which one of these are we at? So that's Munich. Aging comm satellite. That's the damaged satellite. Okay, so do you reckon we could swing up and past here? Are we going to be able to even attempt that? No. No, we're not. Okay, that's fine. As soon as I started messing around with the inclination, it all got a bit weird. So we're going to start again. But nothing with the changing of inclination actually took us anywhere. Okay, where's the moon? The moon's over there. We're going to pop this up like this. There's got to be another way of... So I've currently opened the maneuver node to just the lowest... Can I change this? Thanks. To the lowest energy passing we can. And can I now do this? Do it a lot. No, I think I'm going to say there. This is a big expenditure of Delta V to not really go anywhere. Look, we've already... Okay, yeah. 876, okay? Now we're going to do the same. So that was by going up, touching the low energy transfer point, which I don't know if there's a proper word for it. I'm sure once I do my astrophysics degree, they'll be like, oh, well, actually, this is called this thing. I'll be like, oh, thanks. But right now, as it stands, I don't know it. Can we switch off of the moon, please? This one, where you literally just go up and ever so slightly cross into the moon's sphere of influence, and then if you slow down just a little bit, you'll fall down towards the moon rather than falling down. It's the solar system low energy conveyor transport or something like that. I can't remember the exact words, but it's like a proper thing in solar system exploration. It's where you climb barely climb out of one valley and barely fall into another. And it's, yeah. Sorry, go off a little bit of a tangent there. Let's get back to trying to figure out how we're moving around the moon. Maneuver 1. This time we're just going to go faster. You know what? It's about the same. It's about the same. We're going to go with the faster version because it makes me feel like it's the better version. But it's practically the same. Okay, we'll go with that one. I will be very happy when we can get our pilots pointing at maneuver nodes. It's kind of the one thing we're missing from the setup right now. Oh, swing it round, swing it, go. 20 minutes until our burn. That should be nice and easy, though. Nice and easy. Where are our solar panels? Are they even beginning to charge? They're on the underside of the station of the ship, so I shouldn't imagine so. And indeed, look at this. The way that we are having to point to do our maneuver, we are pointing directly at the sun, which means we're not going to get any charge. That's great. That's amazing. Of course, our okay, that's fine. That's fine. Try and get this back that way. Because of persistent rotation, when we time warp there, it just went past, but without actually removing any rotation because there's no like forces applied during during time warp. But just keep pressing F. Can we? There we go. That's it. That's where I want to be. Time warp there. I remember when this used to drift quite a lot when you'd go around like a single orbit. I'm glad they've kind of nailed that down a bit better now. It was quite annoying. You'd set up this perfect maneuver. You'd point your ship in just the right direction, and then when you hit go, by the time you got there, you were like 4 or 5 degrees out. It's like not the worst thing that's ever happened in a game, but still could have been better. Okay, 10 seconds. No, 20 seconds. I know how time works. 6, 5, 4, 3. Because we've got a stage I'm going to. 1. A little bit worried, actually, because when we stage down to this stage, we are going to actually have a slightly less performant rocket. So perhaps, just perhaps, we're not going to make the maneuver that we're quite expecting. But that's space travel, right? You do all the preparation you can, and then the Yorp effect comes along and spins your craft in a funny way, and you're like, oh well, we should have accounted for that. And then suddenly new science is done, and then your battery is like getting warm, so the thermal radiation from that sends up spinning your craft in a funny way. You go, oh well, we're gonna have to pay attention to that as well. Space travel, it's weird. It's very, very precise, you know. Very precise. You know what? I'm going to just see where we're at here with this. Cool. What is the damaged altitude here? 277,000. We're at 180, so let's aim for about 270,000, and we'll go with that. Puts us roughly at the right height, and we could reorientate ourselves when we're there. 60, 70. All right, great. Now, are we actually... Can I set this as target? Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. If we capture at a pretty extreme eccentricity, I keep on saying elliptoid rather than eccentric at the moment, and it's really doing my head in. I gotta stop and think and be like, all right, wait, what am I trying to say here? Oh, do you guys see this? Oh, can we fudge this? Oh, very nearly. How close can we get it? 10, 7. Oh, not that way. 3. Too far. I mean, 3 kilometers. That is an encounter right there. If I can do that from that distance, and we come screaming in, and from about here, I start burning the retro brake thrusters. This should work. That's possibly the fast. There's a lot of yellow text here, isn't there? Let's try and get rid of some of it. I put more on the screen instead. How do I get rid of some of it? Click that. Okay, we got rid of one. And click that and that. Okay, we're getting rid of more. Okay, we got rid of a load of text. That's great. Okay, let's point over this way. Point at our maneuver. Feel happy in our choices. Feel secure. Okay, point this towards. Yeah, beautiful. So there's a strong patch of sunlight. 70. Can we do better than 70? I mean, we probably could, but you know what? I'm gonna rather be pointing at my node. Go. Make sure nothing is creeping up on us. Alarm clockwise. Doesn't look like it. Kerbin disappearing off into the distance there. Where's the moon? There it is. Oh no! It's coming close. Okay, time warp. Went well. We are in good position. Everything looks like it's still set up well. 50-50 burn on either side. We're only going to burn 350 meters per second when we've got 2.6 kilometers, so this should work out pretty well. With the monoprop and the increased pointing and a whole bunch of stuff that's doing well here, looks like we are going to do well. You know, I was suddenly reminded that I don't know why this reminded me of it, but I have, there's a new type of, well, it's not a new type of rocket engine. I have learnt about a new topic a new type of rocket engine. I've forgotten the name. A resistive? Not resistive. It's, look on my phone, quick. A resistor jet rocket. They get a resistive wire and put it in a bunch of water and pump as much power through that wire as they think it can handle until the water turns to steam. And then that super hot steam is fired out of a nozzle, which just seems crazy. Do you know what else seems crazy? Being able to see this orbit back here change as I'm burning. That's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. We are coming down quite far through my burn. Is this as much juice as this has got to give? It is as much juice as this has got to give. Okay, that's fine. I guess we live. I guess we live. We are about halfway through this burn right now. Back from Brotzet? Okay. Electric kettle jet. Yes, exactly, Super Gary Gamer. It's the New Zealand launch crew. Rocket Lab have secured a payload from, I think it's a Finnish university, but it might be a Finnish company, who are talking about how to deorbit a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, we're coming in close here, and using this method and electric tethers, which I think are the best thing, the best way of deorbiting a spacecraft. I will talk about them in a second. 1.5 kilometers. Oh, I'm loving that. Surface, target, retrograde. So electric steam kettle. Fire the steam out the back. That's basic rocket equation principles, right? You've made some energetic stuff. You fire the stuff out the back, so the energy pushes the other way, and you get going, right? You know, that's how rockets work. But these electric tethers, so you get a craft, you get your satellite, right? You got a satellite in orbit, and it's going around a body with a magnetic field. I don't think it necessarily has to be a body with a magnetic field. I think the solar wind would also do this job. But you then dangle out a long bit of wire behind you. And we're talking tens of kilometers long bit of wire behind you. And the electric particles that are around interact with that wire, induce an electric field, and because electromagnetism also induce a magnetic field, right? Because the two are orthogonal from each other, and one induces the other. So magnets have drag. I don't know if you guys... the amount of people that think if you put two magnets on top of each other and spin them, they'll go forever is crazy. They won't. Magnets will pull on each other. The fact that you can pull and push Anyway, it makes some drag. So you've got this tether out the back, and it's dragging this satellite slower and slower. And as we all know, if you slow down a satellite, it's headed towards deorbit, right? I think it's one of the best ways that we actually have of deorbiting stuff. I don't know why we don't have more little small microsats out there approaching a satellite that needs to be deorbited, attaching one of these tethers to it, and just leave it for. I mean, granted, it's gonna take a decade or so, but it's better than what we've currently got of just, yeah, we'll just leave it there, you know. Anyway, there's my rant about how to deorbit stuff. Look at these speed differences. Where is it? Are we actually going to be able to see it this time? I think I've changed a setting. I must have changed a setting. Okay, distance 31 kilometers. It's up there. I can't see it. Why can't I see it? Ah, it's so annoying. Technically, every single object in existence has a magnet. Well, mostly, not every single object. Like superconductors, literally can't. That's why the magnetic pinning happens and stuff like that. But yeah. In most cases, almost everything has a magnetic field. Mostly because almost everything runs around with electricity. It's a thing. 6, 5, 4. We're gonna wait till we're a bit closer. It's gonna be an approach by little bits. We're gonna approach it, and when it feels close, we're gonna do a burn. Just gonna keep shuffling around, trying to keep this little yellow X on top of the pink X. We've got like 40 seconds to try and burn off all this speed. This should be fine. Shouldn't be a problem. Rocket should totally be up there somewhere. I just don't know. Maybe we're going to bring this back open. What's our distance here? 4 kilometers. Go! 3, 2 kilometers. Oh no. 2.5. Are we going to be able to bring this number down to 0 by the time we go speeding past it? I don't know. Thankfully, we're not on a direct collision course. No, we're going to go sailing past. We're actually going to go sailing past. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. 1 kilometer. We're slowing down. We're slowing down. Our target speed is also slow. Oh, you know what? We might be okay. We might be okay. Up. Going the wrong way now. Technically... Oh, you're getting confused with gravitation. No, well, I mean, everything also has a gravity field, and that's a bit more everything. Okay, so it should just be ahead of me, right? Are we going to once again have a where is it game? Like distant object enhancer is working, right? I don't know why it's not working. Okay. All right. We'll figure that out at some point. 1.2 kilometers should be... It should just literally be right there. Okay, we're going to go fast. I say fast. 15 meters per second. Feels fast. Feels reckless, you know. Less than a kilometer. Where is it? I hate this. This is horrific. 900 meters. 800. I'm looking at this number here. $700 meters. 600. I've got a feeling we're going to bump into it again before we actually get to see it. So something is almost definitely glitched here. I don't know what it is. The only mod I've installed is persistent rotation. Now, it did install a whole bunch of toolbar stuff as well. Where's that? Get rid of that, please. I did not for a moment think it would do anything like this. Oh, is that it? Is that it over there? Target, there he is. Damaged craft. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. 50 meter section is pretty fast if you translate it to kilometers per hour. It really is. Yeah, no, it really is. The conversion rate is ridiculous. I did used to know the conversion rate off the top of my head and be like, wow, actually, 15 meters per second is 35 kilometers an hour. I don't know. I'm just guessing that time. Just guessing. Look, here it is. It's creeping up on us this time. I'm going to see if we can get a lot closer. Close enough that Bill doesn't need to take... Oh, no. He's going to take his jetpack. Let's not be silly now. He's definitely going to be using a jetpack. Multiply by 3.6. Thank you. I knew it was something relative because it's going from one SI unit to another. It's blatantly going to be something relatively simple. Try and slow this right down now, shall we? Oh, wrong button. No wonder I was speeding up as well as slowing down. That's strong movement there, if you ask me. Oh, that was all our monoprop. Are you kidding me? Oh, are you kidding me? Well, so much for that. I'm like, yeah, let's just trim in and out and get there. Nope. Bill Kerman, EVA. All right. Oh, what is this? Why are we spinning around? Don't. There. Oh, I can't get it from here. We're too far away. Okay, can we give... Oh, has he got it? He's got it on him. Okay, I'm just gonna let go. We'll catch up again. It'll be fine. Bob can do... Bill, sorry, can do this stuff. Bill's got it going on. I don't know which camera mode gives us the control version that we're used to. There we go. Something like this. Thing to remember on EVA is space reorientates your Kerbal. Beyond that, I don't really know. Okay, repair kits. Boom! We did it! Oh, we did it! Extend that antenna. Oh, it took so long. So long. There we go. Great. Awesome. Good work. Good job. Where's you over there? We're just gonna fly now. Just gonna fly. Ooh, yeah. Mission Impossible music. I mean, I can definitely see me in a lot of situations diving an engineer out at the last possible moment, being like, "You gotta fix this! You gotta fix this now!" Or we're gonna crash into the planet or something. You know, that's definitely something that could happen. That is definitely something that could happen. Parachutes, wheels. Who knows? Who knows? The thing is, like, why do we have these EVA repair kits other than for a mission like this? What is their purpose? Because, like, okay, I can break an antenna through aerodynamic forces. Okay, all right, so I can fix that. I can repack my parachutes. I can fix the wheels. All right, I get what those are about. But other than that, what are you breaking? Have you landed too heavy? Is that going to be a thing? I don't think that's actually gonna help you. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, turns out we didn't need the transmitter even slightly. We've now got ourselves two relay satellites over here. Why is this guy... Hang on, let's... Oh. Yeah, look at that. This guy... Oh, not this one. This guy, he's a proper antenna relay, and this guy over here also. Kerbal on EVA crashes into solar panel. There is that one as well. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not overly sure of the utility of them. You know, how many are you gonna have? Maybe it's gonna... So I don't know about you guys, but I've always had the dream of launching one of the crafts that never needs to land. You know, it's got itself a mining setup, some science, a bunch of ways of like capitalizing on those. You know. So maybe when we're into that situation, I could understand it. How about a little? 49. 49 sounds great. Let's go down to that. Ooh-wee. An hour to wait. Oh man, we've been burning through time. We have been burning through time. So I think we should at some point go and figure out what technology we need for these. The word that I'm looking for is transfer windows. What are we going to need to be able to make a good interplanetary lander? If we're sending something to Moho, which appears to be the first one we're going towards. Oh look, we haven't gone close enough. Oh, it's a good job I figured this out before I started returning. Aha. Orbit, retrograde. We're going around for another one. We're going around for another one. Where's our periaps? Look at that. Got to bring that down under 100. Okay, we're going for a redo. We're going for a redo. And then, after that, we'll add this maneuver. Okay, let's warp down to periaps. Whoosh. Okay, did it. Contract complete. It's what we needed. See, this is why. This is why. So that when we start rotating a craft up like this, we do a little time warp. It comes back still rotating. I love it. Oh, we've got time. SAS on. There we go. Cooling units, at least from my experience, just fall apart if they touch anything more than 5 meters per second. Okay, we'll check that out as well. Okay, we did what we needed to do. We did what we needed to do. I am just gonna face this way and burn. I think let's not even bother with the maneuver. No, we know we're roughly where we need to be. Go. Yeah, you know what? I always, almost always, in fact, fail to put radiators on a lot of my stuff. And to begin with, it really doesn't matter. To begin with, nobody cares. But when you start doing mining and stuff like that, oh my gosh, people care at that point. At that point, it is highly recommended that you take note. I was like, why is it so weird? But of course, we're curving at the moment. We've got to bring that curve into a straight to bring this apoapse. Look, watch it. Down it comes. Down it comes. But the periaps is also going down. Oh, look at the re-enter. Oh, I love these. I love these. You can kick yourself off into weird ways. I'm not gonna use it right now, but if it happened to line up in an incredibly helpful way that saved me a bunch of fuel, 39 sounds good. That happened to save me a bunch of fuel, then maybe I would have used that. I'm going to do something that I don't normally do. Quick save. Okay, cool. Look at these guys. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, well, I guess... Wait, which way are we going? That way? This way? I'm going to say... Warp me here, and let's see what happens. I love this. I love this so much. So we exit, and we're falling. Okay, this is good. I was a little bit worried. That maybe, just maybe, I'd got it wrong, but we're good there. Okay, actually finding it better to communicate back that way. Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm not sure why we're watching the Mun right now. Jebediah, let's quickly call in. How's Jebediah doing? Is he fine? Is he doing okay? He looks like he's doing okay. He looks like he's just about holding in there. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Just like to know. Just like to know. Okay, back to over here. We're about to have a rather fiery re-entry. Why? I just like persistent rotation. It's just a mod that I feel like is good. I don't know why rotation isn't persistent, you know? Oh, that's That's good. Did you see that? Can we land near Woomerang? I mean, it's probably a bit dodgy because Woomerang very much in mountains. Very, very much in a bunch of mountains. So trying to land there is probably asking, can we land on a hill that's going to kill everybody? But hey, who am I to neglect these wants? Oh, I don't know. How much Delta V do we actually have? Oh, we've got all the Delta V. Never mind. We got a big turn to make. Can I go back here and turn more? Up. Where do we get maximum uplift or input? Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going up that far there. How about if I go over here and then go up? It's not going to do it. I think we're just moving in too fast. Just moving in too fast. Or slide down at slightly over recover speed for 20 minutes. I'm not sure what you're getting at there, buddy, if I'm to be honest. Sorry. Oh, right. Down the mountain. Yeah, I do know what you're getting at now. All the Delta V we've got into up. Let's really spend that fuel budget. It's still not great, is it? More. We could stop where we are easier than we can get to Woomerang. But that just sounds like a good reason to accept the challenge. 1.1. Oh, okay, let's bring it all the way down again. And then back up. This is too far. This is too far. Close, though. Okay, well, it's going to have to do something about that. We're just going to burn through everything we've got and see where we end up. What more could we do? I think I want to be there. Yes, I'm just going to second guess my maneuver node here. Because what does it know? The moment when you don't have the brakes, your craft is just about to recover. Yeah. Okay, so something like here. We're just going to go for it. We're just going to burn through. We're going to see what we got. Got a long way to go. Am I going to be able to change our course that much? I don't know. We're going to try it anyway. We're not even going. We're just going to burn through, see what happens. Our Kai is dast. Yeah, you heard me. Our Kai is dast. Die is cast. We're going to see what we can do here. We see any engine? There we go. Engine plume. That's quite the angle we're going to be coming through. Take a moment. Oh, that doesn't tell us nothing. Okay, I've pushed a bit more prograde because I noticed we were just bringing it towards us. There we go. Go, go, go. You know what? That's pretty good. Not great, but it's pretty good. I reckon here. here is a good place to be burning. Oh no. What was that noise? That was that noise. Alright. We're just doing this now. We are deep in the atmosphere. We burnt as long as we could burn for. We're going to lose all out. Oh, there we go. Look, one of them's already gone. That's what went. That's what went. Do you reckon we can get like this one into the stream and make that? Imagine if actual spaceflight. I will sit and narrate some spaceflight. Oh man, are we going to burn that way? Are we going to make it? Maybe more like that. Oh, we've got some fire. Fire is okay. Fire is the kiss of the gods, wishing us well on our way. Right? Is that how this works? How is that going? Aerodynamics in action. Aerodynamics in action. We are out of fuel. I suppose this only means that we can drop some decouplers. Drop an engine. Engine stays with us. Okay, great. Good luck, engine. Good luck. Let's have a look and see what's going on. Yeah, we're going to stop far too short of where we originally intended to. That's a bit of a shame, but not the end of the world. Grasslands flying high. Are we going to be able to land in some badlands? That would be great. I never make it to the badlands. What's happening with that engine? Engine needs to go. It's a terrible angle. Let's try something like that. That's a little bit better. A little bit better. 2.5 kilometers per second sideways and 3 meters per second downward. No, we're going up. We're going up, guys. Look at this vertical speed over here. It's just gone upwards. Wait, it's just gone upwards. So we must be headed upwards. Look, Periaps is behind us. This is crazy. Yeah, really crazy. We've got some highlands. Have we stopped at highlands before? I don't know. Now that would be the interesting bit during the live commentary. Oh my gosh, the craft is going back up. We thought we were coming home, but maybe not today. Mountains. Cool. So where's my current Apple apps then? If it's like 41, we got to be there. We got to be like right there. 47, 46. When this number and this number are the same, we've hit Apple apps, right? Look at that. Look, just oh, that's great. I love this. Re-entry is by far one of the most satisfying moments. Re-entry and I'm going to go with that, actually. Yeah, re-entry. Very nice. I suppose a good rendezvous / docking. That's also a very satisfying moment. Plasma blackout seems to be continuing. Oh no, literally as I started speaking about it was like, no, we're going to drop blackout. Like, okay, fine. We got some people loving it in there. What about on this side? Is he also enjoying it? There he is. Look at these guys. They're like, yeah. One of them a tourist, in fact. One of them a tourist. Easy to forget when you've got a tourist on board. So used to having just the classic 3. The slowdown is taking a while. But that said, we're not burning through it too fast. We've got just enough slowdown going on that we're not plummeting to our death. We seem to be shedding enough velocity to, I don't know, are we we're at the same point where we're 37 kilometers up, but we're like 120 meters per second. The mountains could make it a little bit more dangerous. The mountains poke up into the thick bit, well, to the thin bit, sorry, of the atmosphere, meaning that you are not decelerating enough. One of the reasons that it's so great to land at the water is that all the really thick atmosphere is over the water. So you're going to decelerate much faster than if you're trying to land on a mountain where you could end up not having enough drag to slow you down and you slam into it. Conversely, if you're trying to take off, mountain, very good place, pokes up into the thinner atmosphere. A lot of people, when they're doing their EVE missions, they try and aim for a mountain to take off from. And you don't have to worry about landing on EVE. The atmosphere will slow you down. The problem you've got with EVE is actually slowing down fast enough to not burn up in the atmosphere before you've even started to slow down. Or at least that's been my problem almost every time. We're just like, oh my gosh. I touch it, my heat shield dies. You got two docking thingies literally touching each other perfectly, but they wouldn't dock. That happens to me sometimes. Generally, what's happened is I've come up too gently. I've just creeped up and touched it at less than a meter per second. If you have the advanced tweakables menu option, if we come into the settings, I think it's in customs and advance. Where are you? Oh, I thought it was there. I must be on setup only then. But anyway, if you set up the advanced tweakables, it enables you to say what that speed should be, and you can turn it right the way down to just touching. Right the way down to just touching. Thermal temperature. Advanced tweakables, there it is. It's just in the normal escape menu. I highly recommend turning this on. There's all sorts of things that you can do, like whether or not to put staging on or to aim the camera. There's a whole bunch of really good stuff there. Really good stuff. Okay, plummeting through the last bit of the atmosphere. Does Valentina have a parachute this time? This is good. This is good. She seemed to have not... Well, they're going. I hope their parachute's open. Let's just make sure that is where I should think it be. 1 kilometer, 1 kilometer. Okay. Can we swap back and forth? This is good. Can I deploy your parachutes? Deploy shoot. We like full on lost track of the craft now. Full on lost track of the craft now. We're only a couple of kilometers apart in altitude. Who knows how far apart in actual distance. I wasn't really expecting Valentina to drift that far away, if I was to be honest with you, but here we are. Here we are. I also want to know why I can't see my craft. You know the little like your target box. You know the target box. Where's that? Where's that gone? Give Valentina some lights here. All right, that's a much better look. Much better look. Okay, 3, 2, 1 kilometer. Any moment now. I just want to watch these parachutes open before I go back. Okay, that was good. We were actually going a little bit too fast there, so I had to like pitch my craft to slow down in the air drag. Oh, that's how we do it. Look, watch. We right click that, and then when we click over to Valentina, look at that. Okay, can I double click down there to... That scared me. Oh, that scared me. Is Valentina just like plummeting right now? She's like, yes, I am a leaf on the breeze. Can we turn this up to higher? Yeah, there we go. Okay, go. There they are. Let's try and get down there. Did not want to. Yeah. Did not want to go. I mean, does not want to go also works though. That's present tense, right? I do not want to go, as opposed to I did not want to go, which was in the past. But yeah, totally. Diving fierce. We're headed for this parachute down there. They're still not landed. Let's see if we can get to the floor before them. They're in like, I want to say ballistic, but obviously it's not ballistic. They're in free fall with a parachute. And I am diving fiercely. We're diving about 70 meters per second, which I believe is a lot. Wait, we times it by what? 6 point something? 3.6? So that's a lot. 21, 200 kilometers per hour, something like that. I'll go with just 200 and maybe 50 kilometers an hour. What a plummet. What a plummet. Valentina, oh, don't hit the craft. That would be terrible. Could you? Oh, half the speed of sound. Slam. Well, this is going to take a while. Ooh. Oh, man. I tell you what. I want to be able to land on top of these parachutes. You know what I'm saying? Though, then that would also leave... Oh, look, the 2 power-ups. One there and one there. That would also leave me open to getting tangled up in the chutes, in the cordage. That would also be bad. Free chase. Here we go. This is how you fly a parachute. Ooh, that was a little close. That was a little close. Do I want to try? No. I was going to be like, do I want to try and land on it and try and get back at... No, we do not. That sounds bad. That sounds like I will kill Valentina 700 meters off the floor. do the Battlefield trailer. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. But I think with that, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys next time, where I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe we're going to go to Minmus. Maybe we're going to go and check out some of the other planets. But I will see you then when we're going to do that. Bye.